All right, friends, so we're gonna learn about our last American symbol. And our last American symbol is going to be a person, okay? Just trying to find my book. Okay, so the name of the person that we're going to be studying is Benjamin Franklin. Let's say his first name. Benjamin Franklin. He was a writer, an inventor, and a statesman. That word inventor we're really going to focus on today, and we're going to learn all about it, and you're going to really own that word, okay? All right, so here are the objectives today. We're going to listen to our text for the first time, called Benjamin Franklin, Writer, Investor, and Statesman. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a turn and talk at the end and sharing something we learned about his accomplishments or his inventions. We're gonna learn some new words though to help our thinking. All right, these are our words that are important. You don't have to own these words, but I wanna tell you a little bit about them before we read because you're gonna hear about them in the text, okay? My first word is declare. Say declare.
Declare.
Say declaration.
Declaration.
So when someone declares something, they're just telling someone something really important, okay? We're going to learn in the text that Benjamin Franklin actually helped write an important paper called the Declaration of Independence. In that paper, it was like a really good way to teach everybody all about the rules and to help before the United States was started. Say declare.
Declare.
Declaration.
Declaration.
In a couple of minutes, okay? Next one, say post office.
Post office.
Who can raise a hand and share what happens at the post office? Kylie.
So all they do is that, like, if you have a package, they post it, like, put a stick on it to show their name, and like so they can scan it with their phone.
Exactly. So one thing you could do at a post office is bring like a package. If you want to mail a package to someone, they're gonna put the special like paper on it and scan it. What else can you send through the post office, Iggy?
So you can actually, when you're getting a package, you would actually, how would people know if it's theirs? You would need to sign their address, name,
Yep.
and their, I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree, and they'll do that. Francis, what else can you bring to the post office to send to somebody?
You can also bring letters, and if you want, it can come in the first video out of the spelling book because it has one page about the Declaration.
Love that. But I like how Francis said, like, you also bring letters. So we're going to learn a little bit about Benjamin Franklin and how he helped make a post office. Okay, say post office.
Post office.
Something else that Benjamin Franklin helped create or worked on is something called electricity. Let's say that word. Electricity. Very good. So electricity is the energy that powers light bulbs, refrigerators, lights, iPads, computers, anything that like needs electricity that needs to be like plugged in somewhere. So he didn't invent electricity, but he did something that helped improve electricity. He made it even better and he helped add something to it. All right, our next one, say lightning.
Lightning.
Good, give an I agree if you've ever seen that on a stormy night before. Just give an I agree, yeah. So we're gonna learn that Benjamin Franklin uses lightning to do something pretty cool with electricity. He's going to discover something. He's a scientist. All right, our next one, say stove.
Stove.
Can someone share what a stove is used for? Everyone, what's a stove used for? For cooking, excellent. So we're gonna learn that Benjamin Franklin made something that is similar to a stove. It's a little different than our stove today, but it's used to cook things. And then our last word that you're gonna hear a little bit in the text is colony. Say colony.
Colony.
So this is at a time before there were 50 states. They were just groups of people living in a colony. They were working together to make rules. They were working together to create things. And this is before there were states, okay? Say colony.
Colony.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna move on and we'll do some questions at the end. We do have another word to learn, okay? This is gonna be the word that we own today. This is important, so put your thinking cap on. Tie that thinking cap tight and say, I will own this word.
I will own this word.
Okay, so it's gonna be the most important one. Okay, my big word is invent. Say invent.
Invent.
Let's put our hands together and let's clap the syllables. Ready? Put your hands together. Invent. How many syllables does invent have?
2.
2. Excellent. There are 2 claps. There are 2 syllables. Let's say the sounds in invent. Ready?
Invent.
Oh, say all the sounds with me. Invent. There are so many sounds. Your mouth is doing so many things. What's my word?
Invent.
I hear 2 consonants at the end of invent. What are the 2 consonants at the end of invent? What 2 sounds? Kevin, what 2 sounds do you hear at the end? There's 2 sounds at the end. What 2 sounds do you hear at the end? What's the last 2? Can you say, yeah? Make those sounds. Very good. Those are those 2 consonants at the end of the word. What's my word?
Invent.
Excellent. You're going to really own this word. Let's do a quick body check. Make sure you're sitting nicely so we can hear the example. So to invent something means creating something new by using your imagination, using your brain. Also, you could do an experiment. You might be doing research to learn what you can create. You are making something new. So, a sentence with invent. Benjamin Franklin invented many things that helped change people's lives. Can we read this sentence together? Ready? Benjamin Franklin invented many things that helped change people's lives. That means he made a lot of things. He created them. No one thought of them before him. He was the first one. I'm going to give you some examples of things that people invented. For example, a long time ago, the telephone or the phone did not exist. Someone thought of that idea, they created it, and they made it. They invented it. Something else. This watch that I have on my wrist, this is a cool watch, right? This isn't a normal watch. One day, someone worked really hard. They did research, they did experiments, they thought of ideas, and they made the first one. They invented it. What did they do? Invented. They were the first people, and now so many people use it today. Who can think of one more example of an invention? John.
So I have 2 things to say.
Just give me one example of an invention.
I don't think this might be an invention, but it's kind of.
Can you tell me an example of an invention, please?
It's cute.
Yeah, so a Rubik's Cube is a game. Someone thought of it, Kevin and Mateo. Someone had the idea. They said, That would be cool. I'm gonna make that and I'm going to invent it and create it. Evelyn, tell me one more thing that you could invent.
Well, what I invent is like,
Or something that has been invented.
so
Liam, do a body check, please.
Velcro shoes.
Velcro shoes. Given I agree if your shoes have Velcro on them.
I do.
Just go like this. Excellent. So let's take a look at Noah's. Noah's shoes don't have laces on them. One day, someone thought of an idea. I'm going to put Velcro on shoes. They were the first ones to think of that. They invented that. That was a new idea. Now lots of kids have Velcro on their shoes. It makes our life a little easier, right? Say, invent. Okay, now we're gonna play a game, okay? All right, do a body check in 3, body check in 2, body check in 1. I'm going to say something. If you think that it is invented, someone created it and had an idea, then you're gonna put a thumb up, Ricardo, and say, invent.
Invent.
Good practice, put your thumb up and say, invent.
Invent.
But if it's something that no one created, it's just there, it's a part of our life, it's always there, put a thumb down and say, not invent. Are you ready? Let's see who's ready to play the game. Kevin looks ready. Liam looks ready. Good, I didn't say anything yet. All right. A long time ago, a phone had just numbers and a little screen, but now there's an iPhone. Did someone invent that?
Invent.
Yeah, put your thumb up, say invent.
Invent.
Someone had that idea to make a phone that was a little more like easier to use. Someone created that. They had an idea and they did a lot of research. They invented it. Okay, next one. I am at my house and I pet my cat. Did someone invent my cat? No, my cat is just a living thing. Our cat is just there. It's a part of life. Okay, next one. Ready? I went to the toy store and saw a new Rubik's Cube. Was that invented?
Yes.
Yeah, did someone make it? Did someone make it?
Yes.
Did someone have a cool idea?
Yes.
Yeah, say invent.
Invent.
Yes, someone thought one day, I have an idea for a new toy, and they created it, they invented it. Okay, next one. I went outside and saw a beautiful flower. Did someone invent that flower? No, say not invent. They are growing, they are living things. The flowers are just there. Let's do another one, okay? Ready? Let's see. Okay, let me think of a really good one. Okay. Someone made a device that can heat up your food faster. It's called a microwave. Did someone invent it? Yes, put your thumb up, say invent. Someone thought, I want it to be easier to make food hot, so they created the microwave. And they had to make it. It was really hard, but they made it. Okay, last one, okay? I look outside and there's so much rain. Was the rain invented? No, right? That is just weather. That is just always there. That's just a part of our weather. Say, not invent. Good. I want you to touch your brain now and think before your turn and talk. Think, Kevin. Think, Summer.
I forgot one.
Think of something. It's okay. I didn't do all of them. Touch your brain and think. Touch your brain. Think of something that is invented, was invented, or could be invented, or a sentence with that word invent. Find your partner. Tell them that.
I invent a diamond sword in Minecraft.
Now find your partner.
And I invented also invented a phone with a charger every time. The world's first time. What could be
They thought of an idea. They said a window would be nice so people could look outside. Yeah.
Color.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Excellent. I heard so many good examples of invented. Some friends said like something they didn't invent. Some friends talked about some really cool inventions. Who can share what their partner said? Kylie, what did your partner say? Ask them. Did you tell her? Quickly. John Trappy.
He said he invented a dinosaur in Minecraft.
I invented a dinosaur in
And it's
Minecraft.
a true story. Me too.
You created that. Cool. Redmond, what did your partner say?
So, Kevin said he invented a GL Rubik's Cube.
Oh, very
And
cool.
what I said?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said I invented a RoboCat butler to do what I say.
A robo-cat butler to do what I say.
Yes, like-
Love it. All right, Francis, one more.
Noah said he invented a time. No.
Yeah, that was fun. It could be a pretend one.
Noah said I could invent the first time machine.
Okay, I could invent the first time machine. What's your sentence?
I said I could create two boots to do whatever I want.
Very cool. What I like is that Francis used the word create, and that could be another word for invent. Okay, what's my big word? Excellent. So when we're reading today, you're going to see some things that Benjamin Franklin invented, right? Not everything in the book is what he made, but he did invent a few things. He thought of some really cool ideas, and those inventions really helped people. Okay? Excellent. And then the other word we're going to go